Hi, Norman, Tony, Lewis, Arga, Peter. Good to see you. Okay. We'll be getting started in just a minute. I think we've got it sorted out now so that we don't have to have a different meeting room every time, you know. We can just turn up and have a meeting. The streaming should be working. We'll have to wait and see if that works, and I'll start the recording when we get to the witching hour, a couple of minutes time. Okay. One thing that I wanted to check and I forgot, which I'll do now. The success blueprint is loaded, I believe, and working. Not that anybody can join yet because you need to go through the process just to make sure that everybody understands everything. I don't know where it is, if it is in here. I'll just say, where's the pool? Ah, so use the blueprint plan, I think it's down there. Right. Okay, it is there and ready to go. Okay, let's get back to here. We got Paul. I don't know who Paul is, but welcome to you, Paul. And Maya. Nice to see Maya here. Okay. Let's get going. I'm going to start recording. What are we, 26 to 25? Start recording. Okay, we're set to go. Paul from Skipton, Maya is from, can't remember where, but down southeast of England somewhere, I think. Tony, Sheffield, is it? Norman, Doncaster. Lewis, Portugal. Peter Vinsky from where are you from, Peter? Is it Canada? Arga, I'm not sure either. Okay. Maya says Hampshire, right. Peter says the sound is too low. I don't know why it should be. I can't do much about it if it is. It might be that I was just mumbling away a bit, so I'll try and speak up a little bit. Well, here we are. I'm here with the updates from We Share Abundance, which is a cloud nation. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for almost 5 years, be 5 years the end of next month, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. And we are now in a position where we are expanding our economy to improve the liquidity and value of our currency, and that'll benefit all our citizens. All our citizens hold our currency because we give it to them every month, and there is no fee or obligation to become a citizen. You just come along, register, prove you're a real person. That's all there is to it. We're a non-separatist organisation. We don't pigeonhole people because of what they look like, where they come from, what gender they are, or anything else. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all independently or all individually unique, all having something unique to offer, all of equal value. We have a little affirmation that helps us with that in a moment after our opening prayer, which is there to help us find true happiness in life. I've not seen anybody coming in from Facebook or YouTube yet, so hopefully it is working there. It says we're streaming on the dashboard here. And did I open up? Yeah, I allowed the comments. So should be working. We'll have to just wait and see. But we're going to get started right now with a little prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Something that you can't buy, something that you can only get through loving service to others. And it is an inner joy, a happiness that'll always be with you. And you can only get it, as I say, through loving service to others. The great thing about that is it attracts everything else you want and need into your life. I've got a flashing thing here saying waiting room, but it doesn't look like there's anybody in it. I don't know. Okay, so let's get started right away with that little prayer affirmation, and then I'll tell you where we're up to today. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, bless each member that they may find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. Now, a little affirmation. We're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. And Lewis says, YouTube is okay. Thanks, Lewis. He's had a check for us. Peter is from Toronto in Canada. Yeah, I've only been there once, played rugby there for Bermuda. We were the opening game. Wales were playing the province. We played, who the hell did we play? I think an Irish side, but I'm not sure. Can't remember who we played. I was overawed by being in the company of the Welsh internationals. Anyway, we played it in Ottawa. We played the Ottawa Irish. We played Montreal Irish. I can't think who we played in Toronto. Do Toronto have an Irish side? Toronto Irish? I don't know. Maybe we played all Irish sides. I can't remember. Okay, never mind. A long time ago. Memory's not as good as it was. Right. Updates. Yeah, the blueprint has been loaded. It is ready to go. It's waiting for me to finish the preparation for the opening webinar. I have recorded a video covering Vibe so that we can have consistency in the way that the meetings are presented. So it'll give an introduction to Vibe. But I want to record a video explaining how the blueprint fits in with Vibe and how it generates additional income on top of Vibe. And I've not managed to do that yet, but I did get the Vibe one done. I'm hoping that I'll get the other video done, or maybe a couple of videos. I'll maybe want an introductory one, and then so that we can have something that is standard at the beginning of each webinar. If I can get it done tomorrow is what, Thursday? We can have that opening webinar either on Friday or Saturday, and we will be launched by the 1st of March with the Success Blueprint. We've been working also on the ShareHope plan. I've spent some time with Vishal working out the way that we will fill the new matrix, which will be the most beneficial for all members, but particularly for those that have made referrals. So the matrix will be filled, first of all, with what was the personal matrix from the old plan. It's still there. I don't think we'll get it done in time for Friday. We might do, but I don't think so. So it'll probably be sometime after Friday, maybe early next week. But we'll fill it with those, and then the second entry that everybody has will fill in any gaps, and that will benefit both the people that have got a personal matrix, because it'll fill in gaps in there as well if there are any, and also benefit the people that have not done anything very much. So there we are. We got Richard in, presumably Richard from Devon in England, I think. Oh, Maureen's in as well, from London, England, I believe. Okay. Arga says Bangladesh is a country near India. Yeah, I know where Bangladesh is. We have in England a lot of Bangladeshi restaurants. They're very good too. Another question. So what is the new ShareHope Powerline plan? It's a merger of, it changes quite a number of things, and it's difficult to explain. But it brings the two matrix into one. It's a hybrid matrix. Everybody will have two entries in the one matrix. And it'll mean everybody moves faster through the levels, gets more withdrawals from the ShareHope plan, and more income from the matrix as well. But essentially, the essence of it is the same, except we're moving to calendar months instead of 4 weekly. So instead of it being $10 for 4 weeks, it's going to be $12 for a month. It's similar amount. You can get if you pay new members coming in, if they pay $130 into their deposit account, it'll cover them for the year in the same way as it did in the old plan. But if you're paying monthly, it'll work out a bit dearer because you'll be paying $12 a month, which is going to be $144 for the year. So it's a little bit more expensive if you're paying monthly, but it gives people an advantage and perhaps an incentive to get that $130 paid in, make sure they get the guarantee. Let me give you some numbers before I go into anything else, and it'll give a chance for anybody else to come in and ask questions. If I can untangle these spectacles, there we go. We have an increase of 69 in the 777 plan to 36,171, an increase of 10 in our registered members to 51,393, an increase of 24 in our active members to 3,451, an increase of 6 in the ShareHawk Powerline Plan Pro members to 693, and no change in the membership base for Multiply Visa, but we did in fact get more than usual. We got about $1.74 in revenue share just for logging in. Took the bonus pool up to $10,728.79. So that covers the updates from the list, and Alga says that's great to hear. Good. I'm glad somebody's happy. Right. I still haven't heard from Mohammed, who is doing the website, and I still haven't heard from Ram, who is doing the Easy Team Builder things. I don't know what's happened to both of them. We'll have to just wait and see. I know Mo was ill. He was in hospital for 2 weeks, and he said he was out and feeling better and getting back to work, but he may have not been as good as he thought he was. So we'll wait for him. I've known Mo for years, so I've no doubt that he will be around and let me know what's going on as soon as he can. Ram, excuse me, Ram, I've not known for very long. We employed him to do this job. We found him in a website for developers, and he seems to have been okay, but he seems to have got a bit lost recently. So I'm not quite sure whether things have got on top of him or what. I don't know. I will endeavour to reach out to him in other forms besides Skype and see if we can get some sort of answers from him. I don't really have any more updates. But the big one, of course, is that the blueprint is there. It's ready to go. There is no PIF function in there, but I don't recommend that you PIF people into it anyway. But we will be putting that in. It's just that it's not been done yet, but we didn't want to delay getting it loaded. Fun Miracles, I'm waiting for a bit of information back from their team on the admin panel, but by this weekend, we should be in a position to get you out testing the game and seeing if we can get people through a few levels and see that they're working correctly. And that's it, folks. Seems like nothing's happening, but it is all happening, and it is particularly busy, and we will we will make sure that we press onwards. I'll get Deviani before she goes back onto the mall. I'll get Deviani tomorrow to see if she can have a look at what Ram's been doing, and whether we can make head and tail of it and see if we can get it finished. Because it will be beneficial for everybody if we can get that first plugin for the Easy Team Builder operational. I don't think it's actually operating as a plugin either, but we'll see how we can go on with it. We'll see if Deviani can make head and tail of the code, and we'll see if we can speed something up a little bit or somewhere. That's it. There's no more questions there. I'm puzzled that we've not got any comments in from. Oh, just a minute. There is something from Tony. I'll have a look at that. What about the 1250 to have in the account? What is that for? It's for if you want to get into the ShareHope Blueprint plan, it's to have 1250 ready to get started with it. It is 1250 a month. If you follow the plan and do whatever is required, then you shouldn't have to pay that again, because it'll be paid automatically out of your income. But you'll get a lot more than your 1250 paid. You'll get paid into Vibe at the top level, the 249.95 level, plus the 995 for the independent business operator fee, or whatever they call it. So it'll pay into those. It'll also pay your ShareHope fee. It'll pay for you if you're not in the 777 plan. It'll pay you into that. Most people are in it anyway. If you're not in the Easy Team Builder, you get that automatically for 1 month as a free member of the Easy Team Builder when you join the Success Blueprint. That's so that we can get people working together in using the Easy Team Builder process as well. And then when you get your first referral in the Success Blueprint, it pays you for your annual subscription into the Easy Team Builder. If you're already in it, it'll just give you another year, so that you're good for a couple of years instead of 1 year. And that is the first time you complete your matrix. When you complete your or when the renewals come in from the matrix, we try and get some stability there, and you'll get your next month for the Vibe plan, and you'll get another month for the ShareHope plan, and of course you'll get paid in another month for the Success Blueprint. So it's going to be all self-funding. You won't have to put your hand in your pocket again once you get moving with the Success Blueprint. I'm going to be a little bit less vigilant in who we accept into the Success Blueprint, because I've learned over time that you never know who is going to be a pearl. You know, I talked about the sort of analogy of diving for pearls and opening the oysters, and and they don't all contain pearls. And it's the same when you are referring people. You never know who's going to be a top performer. A lot of people say they will be. Some people don't say anything and they are. A lot of the people that say they will be don't follow through with their activity. So you don't know. So it's up to the people to prove it. Now, the way that it's set up is ideally we're looking for people to get 3 referrals and work with them and get them to get their 3 and build it in the correct way. Some people will refer more than 3. So there will be spillover there, but it won't benefit anybody unless they have, you've got to have 3 personal referrals before any of the matrix income is paid. So it's designed purely and simply to make sure that everybody can and will get 3 personal referrals for a start and help everybody else get 3. And that way it'll push things through. It'll mean you've got people following you through into Vibe. And it's no good putting 3 people in, you know, just to say, oh, well, I've got my 3. You know, you put in your 2 grandfathers and 2 grandmothers, and they don't even know much about it, but they've signed this form and they said, yeah, we'll do it for you because you're our grandson. We'll let you do what you want. But if they're not going to do anything, it won't benefit you, because even though you'll get paid into Vibe because you'll have 3 personal referrals, there'll be nobody following you through. You won't be making any money. It's as simple as that. You've got to build it the right way, do it the right way, and we'll be helping, teaching, training, encouraging, holding you accountable. And if you're struggling, we'll do what we can to get you over the hump. Once you have found the way that suits you and you can get those 3 referrals and it is building properly, you can open up another leg, and you can do it one at a time. So you'll only get 1 person, you'll get 1 more referral, and then you'll help that person get 3, and those 3 get 3, that's 9, and those people will be following you through as well. And you'll make it's $90, I think, when you complete 1 extra leg. So every extra leg you complete is worth $90 a month to you. Basically, it's referring 1 person, but it's worth a lot more than that, because as the people go through and follow you into Vibe, you'll be making a lot more money. And as everybody starts to expand their matrix to 4 and 5 and 6, we want everybody to get at least 7 people referred, because that'll put you on the top level. You will have the top package anyway. 7 referrals will put you on the top level, and you don't have to really worry about anything else once you've got 7 referrals. If you want to carry on, that's fine. You'll just make more money. And by the time you've got 7 referrals, you'll find it very easy, and you'll probably be in the habit of doing things, and it'll be harder to stop than to carry on. But it'll be up to you, you know. But it won't take you very long to get another person and work with them, and you'll get a lot of joy from it, as well as a lot of cash. So that is the way the plan is structured and designed. I'm happy with it. It's not an alternative to Vibe. It is an addition. It's to help people pre-build, if you like, because you're building that 3 and the 9 to follow you into Vibe. And it's also to help people that live in countries where to pay 250 a month is really out of the question for a lot of people that are our members. They just don't have the income to sustain that. So it's a way that they can help. But if you can afford to get into Vibe, you want to get in anyway. The more commitment you have, the more skin you've got in the game, the more chance you have of succeeding. We're going to help you all we can, but we can't guarantee your success because we don't know what you're going to do. We know that if you're not going to do it, you're going to drop out anyway because you're not going to be making anything. It's not going to be worth your while staying with us. And so if that was one of your referrals that gets dropped out, then it's up to you to replace that person. You've got to get that person replaced, because if it's in that first matrix, that 3x3 matrix, and there's a hole in there, it stops the payments for you until that hole is filled. So it is important that you work with people if you're getting into the Success Blueprint, and all this will be explained in detail, but a bit more coherently, I hope, because that's what I'm planning and getting structured so that everybody can understand it and ask questions on the webinar for it. Okay. Tony is asking, oh, I think I've covered that, Tony. Give us a brief idea on how the Success Blueprint, yeah. So that is the Success Blueprint. It's there to help anybody that really, really, really wants to make good for once. It's very difficult. People find it very difficult to get that breakthrough. Once you've done it, if you can build that 3 and get that 3, getting their 3, it starts to happen automatically. But it's just getting that breakthrough, getting used to doing it, building that, and then everything else, it becomes easy then. Is it easy when you start? No. Easy is where you are now. You may not like where you are now. You may think it's hard. You may be working 60 hours a week just to try and make ends meet. And you say, that's not easy. Well, it's easy because it's what you know how to do. You know how to do that. So from that point of view, it's easy to build your network in the right way. Is easy as well once you know how to do it and once you've done it. Most things are easy once you can do them. It doesn't mean that they're hard when you can't do them. It just means that they're different. You've got to approach things in a different way. So that's what we'll be helping you do. We'll be helping you get that right approach to build things in the right way, build them quickly so that everybody benefits quickly. Okay. I've rambled enough. I can't see any more questions. We might as well give some money away. So let me do a screen share to random.org. We want, isn't it? Somewhere. I know what's happened. I went looking for that Success Blueprint to see if it was there. Bear with me a second. Okay, now we should be able to find it. Yeah, okay. Right, so here we are. There's the lowest number is 2, the highest one is 2814. When we click generate, random.org will randomly pick a number. We're going to pick 2, so we'll pick the first one right away, no messing about. 588. I'm going to put that in the spreadsheet. 588. and we're going to pick another one. Click generate, and it's 1252. So we can stop sharing there. 1252. Okay. So now we can do a share to the spreadsheet. And we'll see who they are. Who are the lucky members today? 588. 588. Okay. I go back up the top. Oh, I knew I'd not done something. I usually take out these free and not available things. So those are blanks, really. We can delete that. So that is going to be a $60 allocation. And that should have come up as one of them. So let's get it there now. So that is, the member is Rainer, and the sponsor is Sankar if he's in the list. And we want 1252. That's going to be a bit lower down. Oops, too far. 1252. And that again is, oops, going to pick two of them. Go back up the top. And once again, those are not there. And it's another $60 withdrawal. So there we are. So the members are Rainer and LEZ, and the sponsors Sankar and Rewards. I think Rewards is in here. I know who that is. Sankar, I don't know. We'll have to check it up. We'll check on them both anyway. But those are the people. Congratulations to them. And that's our free cash for today. Let's go back here. Norman says, please excuse me, Graham. I have a prior appointment. See you tomorrow. No problem, Norman. Thank you for being here. He's gone anyway, I think. Tony says, I was lucky enough to win the $1,000 from the random draw a few weeks ago. So happy to be here. I think it says Bunny here. A happy bunny. Okay. Yeah, it's strange. I mean, I would love the $1,000 to go to somebody in the Philippines where, you know, it can be really life-changing. But it's good whoever it goes to. But funnily enough, the 3 winners we've had for the $1,000 have all been in the UK so far. I'm sure that will change in the near future, but it is totally random. And congratulations to the winners, however much you get, whenever you get it. So there we go. Any more? Let's have a look. Nope, that's everybody. I'll let you know how we got on when we're going to have that webinar. It'll be the Friday or Saturday. I won't get it all completed in time to do a webinar on Thursday, but hopefully I should have it all in place so that we can do it either Friday or Saturday, and we'll decide which is going to be the best. There's no rugby this weekend, so I could do it on the Saturday. We'll wait and see. But It is there, it is loaded, it is going to be working. The matrix and everything is ready to fire itself off. I think you will probably find the people that are in early will have their matrix filled quickly, because we'll get a lot of people joining. When I say a lot, I don't know how many a lot is, but I would anticipate we'll get enough to fill your matrix to start with if you're in early. But as I say, you won't get anything paid out until you have 3 referrals. And we want people to use the system, the flow, so that it's the same for everybody. It makes it really, really simple for everybody. Everybody knows what they've got to do, and the system will then take care of everything. The number of people you need to invite will differ for people. Some people will have to invite an awful lot, and some people will be lucky and they'll only have to invite a few. But that'll be it, and that's it. So that's it from me. I'll see you tomorrow, 7 p.m. London time, here in our link, and it should be streaming to YouTube. It seems like that is working, but we'll have to wait and see if we can get that Facebook one working again. God bless you all, and I'll see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later, alligator. Yeah, come on, in a wild crocodile. Woo!